everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Tinnitus. It's been a while, to be honest. It's been about 3 weeks since I last posted, but I promise you there's a good excuse. I graduated university, I'm finished, and yeah, I never thought I would get to that point. I've said it before and I'll say it again, you can achieve anything with tinnitus, and I did not think I would finish uni, especially in my second year of university. I got to the point where I genuinely thought I would not complete it because of a ringing in my ears that no one else can hear, which is crazy, but I did it. You can do it, and if you're going through a stressful situation or you're trying to achieve something big, just honestly don't let tinnitus stop you. There are ways to navigate it. I just thought I'd do a nice little update today because I've been all go, constantly all go, and what have I done since I've last spoke? I mean, I finished uni, I've started working at the aqua park more, and yeah, there's just been a lot going on. I've got a holiday very soon on the 1st of August. I'm going to Corfu, and I haven't actually been abroad since lockdown, so that's going to be the nicest thing. And a lot of you have been asking me, what is it like to go on a plane with tinnitus? Like, does it set it off? Does it make it worse? And I can't answer that question because I cannot remember when I last went on a plane if it impacted my tinnitus or not. And fun fact, the last time I actually went on a plane was to Auschwitz I went to Krakow airport, and the whole way there I was so poorly. I was so poorly. I was throwing up in the toilet. I don't know if it was the nerves of going, because it was a very scary and just mind-blowing and overwhelming thing to witness. But it was like on the way there as well, and on the way back, I was so ill. So I didn't even listen to my tinnitus because I was so occupied. And to be honest, that's actually a good example of how you can just ignore your tinnitus when there's other things going on. Like I say to a lot of people, if your tinnitus is impacting you on a day-to-day, think about what you're doing. Like, are you just busy in that moment, or are you not? And the likelihood is, if your tinnitus is bothering you, you're not being very active, you're not being very busy and occupying your mind with something else. So all you're thinking about is tinnitus. And I've been there, I'm guilty of it. But once you are busy and doing things, you don't listen to your tinnitus as much. And that's exactly what I found when I was on the plane, because I do not remember if my tinnitus was bad or not because I was too busy throwing up, which isn't a great thing to be busy doing. But this time round, I'm going on a very nice, relaxing holiday for a week, going in the sea, but I'm going to document whether or not my tinnitus does get set off or not, because I'm quite interested in myself. I'm going to take some hearing protection with me, just to see if that makes any difference on the way there or on the way back. But I'm not sure if planes are actually that loud. I don't know if, because my tinnitus is reactive to sound, I don't know if the sound of the airplane is going to impact it. I highly doubt it because it's quite soundproof inside an airplane from what I remember. But I'm just so excited just to have some downtime and to relax. And hopefully I will try and get some nice vlog content to show you guys. I love documenting my holidays because it just reminds me, when I look back at them, that there are times where you can have downtime and it's okay, and it's just nice to relive those moments, because I often find myself just always being busy, and I think I do put that down to tinnitus quite a bit, to be honest, because when I'm busy I don't think about my tinnitus, and I like to have a lot of hobbies. I like to keep myself busy for that reason, but then again it just comes naturally. Like, I find myself being busy because I have tinnitus, but because I enjoy it, and but yeah, I do love looking back at my holiday videos, and I think I've only actually posted one holiday video on my YouTube, and that was when I went down to Wales, and I did like a little script over the top of it of explaining why tinnitus has changed me as a person, but for the better, and how it makes me embrace little things that other people might not. And before I started living happily with tinnitus, I wouldn't see beauty in anything, and now I can actually go on holiday and embrace every little thing. I'm not dwelling in the past or dwelling on my tinnitus. Like, I've truly found peace with it, and that's something that's made me who I am today, and I'm quite grateful for the fact I have tinnitus because of it. Also, a lot of people have been asking me how I'm getting on with my hearing aids, and I'm getting on great. I think it's one of the best purchases I've ever made, and it's something that, you know, everyone should look into if you've got tinnitus. And I think what was very eye-opening was the fact I have mid-range hearing loss, and I did go for a hearing test in Specsavers like in 2020, like lockdown time. And they said I had mid-range hearing loss, you know, it's mild. But then when I went to get my hearing aids sorted, I found that I actually had hearing loss that was moderate. It's quite rough, to be honest, but you know, that explains quite a lot, and it kind of gives me that clarification I needed as to why I've actually got tinnitus, because 80% of people with hearing loss actually have tinnitus as a result. So the likelihood is I have tinnitus because of my hearing loss, which I never knew before. So when you're getting checked out for your hearing aid, or you're just looking into hearing aids, seeing if they're right for you, they will perform a very professional hearing test on you, and it's not just going to be in the back of Specsavers or something, but that's better than nothing, I guess. And it was almost accurate, but it wasn't as accurate as going to a private audiologist. I'm going to be completely transparent. I haven't been using my hearing aids as much as I'd like to, simply because I keep forgetting, and sometimes I don't feel the need, and that's because I've lived my whole life without hearing aids, and I've kind of got used to the silence. So when I do put my hearing aids in, I do find that it's kind of annoying sometimes, just having all of these extra sounds going on, you know, hearing a lot more than usual, which is no excuse, because if you wear your hearing aids consistently, it can help you so much in the long run. It can help your brain power and how your brain functions. So I do want to start wearing them more, but I just need to like set a routine for myself. Like I do have like morning routines and things like that, but I often do get up late and I just run out the door, forget them, or they're not charged. Do you know what I mean? I've got Taylor here. Say hello, Taylor. Say hello. Good boy. Aww. This is Taylor. He is my doggy. I'm not sure what breed he is, so comment below what breed you think he is. I kind of think he's a Labrador Staff. I don't know. He's definitely a mix of some sort, but he's such a lovely dog. And pets are just amazing, you know, just for boosting your mood, making you feel better. And whenever you're down, you've always got a little pet to look after you. Look at him, he's proper looking over at you guys. I think as well, dogs are just amazing for like getting you out to go walking. You know, when you have a dog, you feel like you need to go on a walk, which you do. You need to walk them every single day. And when it was lockdown, that was when I was really struggling with my tinnitus. My dog, who's passed away, Bobby, he was an amazing doggy. I could let him off when I went on walks, and the walks completely healed me. They just made me feel amazing, and I found so much peace just being around nature. And because there wasn't much to do in lockdown, these walks just meant so much to me, and I really found enjoyment in them. Not only that, that was the time where I started to realise that my tinnitus was annoying me, because I was becoming more in tune with my body. But these walks just fueled me to keep going and just gave me a purpose to wake up. And yeah, if you guys don't go on walks often, or you're not able, I'd highly encourage that you do go out and, you know, get outside and just sit there and just relax. Just do something like that, because being outside is a complete mental healer, and it's just so good for the mind, the soul, the body, you know, it's lovely. Another question I've been asked recently is, how am I getting on with TINNIARITY, the device that TINNIARITY have created? And you know what, I'm going to be, again, completely transparent. I've not been using it that much, simply because I am habituated to my tinnitus, and I don't really feel the need to go to sleep with a device on, because, you know, I've found peace with the noise. But whenever I do have a spike, I know I can grab it and, you know, put them on. But TINNIARITY is amazing. It's a very, very good device. Oh, it's a bit windy. But if you're the type of person... Taylor, come here. He does this thing where he runs up and down the garden, and then he puts his head, let me show you, in the corner of the fence. I don't know if you can see over the fence down here. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Taylor? Silly. Looks like a bear. Why do your ears look like that? Yeah, as I was saying, thanks to the interruption from Taylor there. As I was saying, Taylor! If you're someone that suffers at night time because you're listening to your tinnitus, or you know, you keep waking up at night, TINNIARITY is for you. If you haven't seen, I've actually posted a review on my YouTube. It's basically a device, like a circular device, literally about this big, and it goes behind your ears and it sticks on with medical adhesive. I'm someone that tosses and turns so much and it never has once fell off. Like, it sticks on your bone, it's bone conducting, and it plays white noise. For those that were asking, I am, you know, still using it when I really need to, but I don't use it on a regular basis. But if you are interested, I will put a contact email in the description. If you just say Caris sent me, that's really good for me because it's a referral code and it's always nice for them to see where people have came from. So if you do that, that would be amazing. Some people have also asked me about TINNITUS and how I'm getting on with TINNITUS. If you don't know what it is, it's a white noise device which goes around your neck like a necklace. It's the same kind of thing. Like, it's something I don't use all the time now because I am, you know, I'm habituated, but I can vouch that it is a product that you should give a try if you've got tinnitus and you really enjoy white noise and having that masking sound in the background. But yeah, they have a 30-day money back guarantee, so even if you just want to try it and, you know, see if it's right for you, you can always send it back if it's not. It's a really good product, and yeah, they're really good people and they have a great story behind it. Howie, the founder of TINNITUS, actually had a windsurfing accident. I think it was windsurfing. And he was in hospital for quite some time and his tinnitus got worse, and that's what really, you know, drove him to complete creating TINNITUS. So if anyone is looking for something out there, I think my code might still be valid. It's Caris30 for 30% off. You can give it a go. But yeah, my phone is suffering today because I've got very little storage and it's very hot outside. But you know, it's just nice to give you guys an update of how I'm doing and what I've been up to. But yeah, I'm gonna do some vlogs when I'm on holiday and I'll keep you updated with how I'm getting on with, you know, the plane, how that's affecting my tinnitus and how the heat is affecting me, kind of thing. But yeah, overall I think it's going to be such a lovely break just to get me relaxed and de-stressed, because as you guys know, stress does induce my tinnitus. It makes it louder. Oh, Taylor, he's just running around the garden, he's crazy. So it's just been nice catching up with you guys. Let me know what you've been up to in the comments, and yeah, I'll chat to you next time. Say bye, Taylor.